This guy turned to me, hugged me, and looked in his pocket for $2 for the fare. Hey!
In the 15 for my bro, yeah. 15 with my bro, yeah. Lagos, I wanna come home. Lagos, I wanna come home. Show my road.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Zara Beauty in the building, yes. And today we're going to be talking and we're going to be having a story time. I'm trying to give you guys more content. And I remember you guys like story times, vlogs, and all those other shit. So I'm trying to do more of those. So today's story time. Anytime I think about it, I get very angry. Like, I actually feel like giving somebody a sucker punch. Like, seriously. This happened like in 2013. That's around 4 years ago. I was kind of new to Canada at that point. I just finished like my last year of high school because I came to Canada to do high school again. So I was like in that point where you were waiting for like university to start. So it was during summer of 2013. So I was staying with my aunt, and you know, that time, like, you didn't know what to do. Like, I couldn't work because at that time, like, if you were holding a study permit in Canada, you couldn't work. Like, you had to have a work permit. They just changed it newly, so I couldn't work. So I was staying with my aunt here in Canada, and I was bored. Like, I was a bored teenager, and I was like, shit, like, I need to do something. I need to keep it rolling. So of course, and I do mine is the devil's workshop, y'all know. So I started talking to boys because I like boys. And so there was this one guy, let's call him J. I just like the names J and K because it's so easy to kind of tell apart the fuck boys. So there was this one nigga, J, right? He was the same year as me. He also just finished like from the last year of high school and all of that stuff. So he started talking to me. Now, mind you, I didn't even know he had a girlfriend, but that's not what the story's about. That's not what the story's about. So this guy starts to talk to me or whatever, and we're talking, we're feeling each other, we'll text, we'll FaceTime. Okay, that time I didn't have an iPhone, so we'll Skype and all of that stuff. Will message me, and he looked like a sincere guy. Like, we started talking a couple months immediately after I finished high school, and like, we kind of got to know each other, but we never met. So it was just like over Skype and stuff. So when I moved to go stay with my aunt, he was like, okay, he wants to come see me. He wants to come visit me because he lived close by to where I was staying with my aunt. So he was like, okay, let me hit you up and stuff like that. So, okay, guys, I did not ask anybody to hit me up. Where I was very happy. I was very content. In fact, I was sensational. I did not need any hitting up. I was just bored because imagine staying 4 months, guys. 4 months. You're not doing anything worthwhile. Like, I was bored beyond my senses. Like, every one of us that period, we were just looking for what to do. Like, it was crazy. So this guy comes and says he wants to take me out to go see a movie and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay. Mind you, when I was living with my aunt, like, I exhausted most of my resources, so I didn't have a lot of money. Like, I was literally broke because I was like, shit, I'm living with my aunt. Like, she's taking care of me, so I don't really need to stress about a lot of things. So that period, I was broke, right? So then this guy now comes to see me. Okay, the first time he came to see me wasn't a date. So he just came, he chilled in the house, and we're just talking and stuff. And so the next time he was like, okay, I want to take you on a date. So when he came to see me that time, I was like, okay, this guy's not bad. That was the first time we've actually met. Physically, I was like, but I was like, okay, I'm still feeling him enough to talk to him. He's a very nice person. His personality covers up for the, lack of physical attraction and blah, blah, blah. So after that one passed, I agreed to go out on a movie date with this guy. So that was like 2 months after we've been talking, like, constantly. So this guy comes to pick me up from my aunt's house. Oh no, I lie. He didn't pick me up from my aunt's house. Who dash monkey banana? What happened was that, so I told my aunt, I'm like, okay, auntie, I'm going to go to the movies. I'm going to watch movies with this guy. Like, I'm very open and honest with my aunt. I was like, I told her this is what I'm going to do. So she was like, okay. She dropped me off at the movie place because it was on her way to work. So she dropped me off there. And she's like, okay, I hope you know your way, blah, 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 blah. She didn't give me any money for like transport or whatever. She just thought I would have enough or something. Like, if I was going to go out, I'd have enough to come back and stuff like that. So I literally was broke, right? So I think I had like less than $50 in my account that time. Like, Jesus Christ, like I was so broke, but it didn't affect me because I was fed, I was clothed, I was housed, so it was like whatever, right? So I go to the movies. First of all, like I'm waiting for this nigga, he isn't there yet. I'm like, okay, shit. Like Nigerians, like they always go, like we run on Nigerian time. Like when they say Nigerian says I'll be there by 8:30, expect them around 10:30. That's just how it works. Finally, like he comes up to me and he's like, oh, hi Zara, and I'm startled. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like where did you come from? He's like, he's been there, he's been waiting for me. I'm like, you couldn't call me, you couldn't text me. He goes, oh, his phone is not working. Okay, guys, my phone too was also not working. Like I wasn't using my phone because I didn't want to pay like monthly bills because I didn't have the money. So I just put off my phone and I didn't bring my phone with me and whatever. We already planned that once he comes there, like he'll be waiting for me, so I didn't have to use my phone. And then once we're done, we'll just go. Like I didn't need a phone. I didn't know this guy didn't also have a phone, so both of us did not have phones. All right, so it's time to go watch the movie. Okay, this is just, let me just put a disclaimer there. I am not a feminist, neither am I anything related to such. Okay, so when it was time for us to go buy the movie, this guy, guys, please help me out. He invited me out to watch a movie. I would have watched the movie in my auntie's house, jejely, Iroko TV or cable or whatever. I did not have money to spend there. So I was thinking, if you're going to invite me, you are paying for my movie, right? At least, I didn't even ask you for popcorn or anything. At least you're paying for the movie. My God, it was Tuesday. That's the cheap day. At least you're paying for the movie. Auntie, brothers and sisters, that was not the case. So, it's time to go buy the movie, right? I go to the line. This guy is waiting for me to go ahead and buy my ticket. I'm like, but you invited me out. He just went on his way to go and buy his own ticket. He was now waiting for me to come back with my ticket. I was like, okay, no problem. Boss bitch, Miss Independent. We made less than $50 I had in my account. I still bought the ticket. Okay. So when it was now time to like go and watch the movie, so after I bought the ticket, he was just waiting for me. I was like, but I didn't say anything. We went to watch the movie. Me, I was looking at the movie like this, so whenever I try to do all these their movie things where they'll be stretching hand, the way I just finessed him, like, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? You don't no. So girls and boys, me, I don't mess around with stuff like that. So the movie now ended. Now it was a late movie. The movie now ended. Time to go home. This is somebody that invited me out. I cannot reiterate enough how I was very comfortable in the comfort of my auntie's house. I did not have to leave my house for any reason, guys. Okay, so time to go home now. Like, it was late and we didn't, that area is very bad with buses, so we couldn't use a bus. We had to use a cab. All right, guy, let's call a cab. We couldn't call a cab. This guy had he had no phone. I also had no phone. Okay, so there are always pay phones in the theater, right? Taxis are hotspots. Guys, we didn't have coins to use the payphone. I had to start searching my bag for every single coin I had. We had to start counting coin A, coin B, coin C, coin, so that we could make a 1 minute call. Guys, my life, I've suffered. So we make the call to the taxi. The taxi guy comes, and then the guy starts talking to him. Jay, the guy I was with, starts talking to him like, okay. I was like, okay, they're probably like talking about the flat rates to go drop me and stuff like that. I was thinking that's what they were talking about. So after they finished the talk, I entered inside the taxi. Guys, on my way to my place, that's how this guy says, yes, that's the place. Turn inside there. And I'm like, this is not my place. The taxi guy now dropped this guy at some address, and I'm like, wait, did you just call the cab to wait? So as we're approaching the address that the taxi guy dropped him, this guy turned to me, hugged me, and looked in his pocket for $2 for the fare. Hey, Jesus Christ. Like, guys, have you ever been in shock where the shock is just shocking you? You are just like, you don't even know what to do. You don't even know if you should be angry, you should smile, you should cry, you should laugh. You don't even know anything. I was in shock. Because I was like, wait, I thought I was going home first. Like, just courtesy. I thought like, and this guy just said, oh yeah, I just told him to drop me on the way so that he can go on the way. So wait. Not only did you not even think of, like, have the decency to take me back home, you used me to pay for your cab fare all the way to your house. This guy now brought out $2, guys. The cab fare ended up being $30. This guy brought out $2. If I had said, okay, bye boo, find your way, and I had gone to my auntie's house, it would have cost me at least just $14. This guy made me pay for his cab, gave me a toonie. Hey, God. Guys, that day I looked at myself, I said, hey, Zara, you are suffered. I was in shock. Guys, bear in mind, like I said before, I did not have any money. I had less than $50 in my account. I would have stayed in my house. I wouldn't have said a word to anybody. I'd have watched my movie in my house. He told me he wants to take me out to watch a movie. This guy used me to pay the cab. Guys, today that's the worst date of my life. Like, whenever I think about it, I'm like, thank God you have passed that stage in life, guys. Because I was in shock. So where's the cab guy? And I said, so tell me your address is. I was like, so this guy didn't even have the decency to tell the cab guy that this is not the final destination. To tell him that, like she's still going forward or something. He just cared about himself. And yet he took me out. Hey, guys. I have never blocked a number faster than I blocked that guy. I was so angry because at the end of the day, I ended up being exhausting nearly all the funds I had in my account because one idiot, imbecilistic orangutan wanted to take me out. Guys and girls, don't let anybody make a fool of you in life. Do not let anybody make a fool of you. When I told my auntie was just laughing. She said, hey, you want to go on dates now? You want to go on dates? All these small chicken change boys. That's what you want to go on dates with. Since then, guys, I've just been respecting myself. Oh. Like, ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. Guys and girls, if someone is inviting you out, if you had the decency, the gesture, you made the gesture to take me out and say, I want to take you out, at least foot the bill. If we both said, okay, we want to go out somewhere, then I'm like, yeah, definitely. Like, I can put I'm not the kind of person that says that a guy should put the bill every single time. I don't believe in that. Sometimes a woman has to show that she's not a burden. But like, how are you going to take me out? I let you know my financial situation from the beginning. Like me, I'm very honest. And then you still had the guts to do that. Apparently, this is not the first time. Apparently, this guy he's a veteran in running away from things like this. One of that chick he used to date, the girlfriend I didn't know that he had, apparently they went out somewhere. This same taxi issue, immediately they stopped at this guy's house. He ran. They say he picked race. He ran. And that's the idiot, imbecilistic orangutan that came to ask a whole me to movie. Guys, I have learned my lesson. I hope you have learned yours too. Anyway, guys, so that's my story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a suggestion of what you guys want to see, and I promise I'm going to try my best to make more videos, more vlogs, more of the things that you guys like. And don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Please just leave me a like. Thanks very much. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe because it's lit. Follow me on all my social media, my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, whatever, just to keep up with your girl because she. And I will see you guys in my next video. Au revoir.